Welcome everyone. Dear, through this message of light, the Archangel Michael's egregore comes to bring you 10 signs that he himself is close by and wants to tell you something important. Archangel Michael is a household name in many religions, but you don't have to practice any of them to invoke him. As long as you are spiritually open, you can recognize the signs of Archangel Michael and create a deep spiritual connection with him. He is believed to possess an extraordinary level of cosmic intelligence and divine grandeur. In fact, he is the most mentioned archangel in 3 of the world's best-known holy books, the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah. Archangel Michael is described as an angel who fights incessantly against evil and has a high prestige of angelic status. Most of you don't realize how easy it is to recognize the signs of the Archangel Michael and communicate with him, because know that he watches over all humanity day and night. His true mission is to protect and guide you, and he is always ready to help you. Communicate with you. However, many times you do not perceive these subtle communication signals. As you continue to live in an extremely fast-paced world, this type of divine message becomes increasingly difficult for most of you to perceive. So how do you know if Archangel Michael is trying to communicate with you? Here are 10 signs that will help you notice this contact. 1. It leaves physical or tangible signs. Archangel Michael loves to give you obvious signs. As mentioned, he really is the easiest angel to communicate with, and if you have been noticing random and out-of-the-ordinary things happening in your life, perhaps they are signs intentionally left by him. These signs can be as unusual as smelling a certain scent of a generally sweet perfume, even seeing an angel in your dreams. The possibilities really are endless. This enlightened being knows countless creative ways to communicate with you, which is why the importance of getting in touch with your intuition whenever strange events happen in your life. Try not to look at these events superficially. Ask yourself, isn't this event trying to tell me something else? 2. You will feel sensations of heat and tingling when he is around, instantly feeling a sudden change in temperature, a heating sensation as if you were subtly hit by a ray of sunlight, which can start at the top of your head and go down to your body. Think chills or goosebumps, but in a good way. These tingling sensations are not the kind you would feel when watching a horror movie, or when your hair stands on end when you hear someone sing amazingly, or when you are amazed by a beautiful panoramic view. It will be much more intense than that. 3. You will have dreams feeling protected. What better way to communicate with an angel than through dreams? Yes, Archangel Michael will also be able to use your dreams to manifest his presence. Because we are in our most relaxed state during sleep, it is easier for him to leave divine messages through dreams. Your subconscious is prepared to absorb all the signs without worrying about prejudice. When Archangel Michael communicates through dreams, the most common theme is protection. You can dream of being robbed and saved by someone. You can also dream of being taken away of the fire by a group of firefighters. Your dreams can be just as arbitrary. 4. You will see flashes of light out of nowhere. As Archangel Michael is deeply connected with the energy of the sun, another of the signs of his presence is when you see orbs and flashes of light, which can happen in several cases. When you close your eyes, when you see sparkles in the water, when you look up at the sky, or when you see glowing auras after a meditation. This light can be fully bright or it can have some hue. Some of these orbs of light may come in purple or blue, as these are the colors of Archangel Michael. These lights can also be steady flashing or form some types of luminous grids. 5. You will see images of the Archangel Michael, figurines of angels, swords, or warriors, whether passing in front of a shop window, a public statue, or even in the house of someone you are visiting. It can happen that a photo of the Archangel Michael suddenly appears on your social networks or in videos like this one. The images also mean that he is really trying to communicate with you. Also, noticing the general shapes of angels, not necessarily that of Archangel Michael, can still be considered a sign that he is nearby. So if you also see some angel shape formed by clouds, don't ignore it. 6. Your inner voice will be louder than ever. It is no secret that everyone seeks to talk to themselves. There is always that inner voice they try to communicate with you, especially when you are making some more difficult decisions. They often ask themselves things like, should I try? Can I really do this? What am I chasing really worth it? It may seem like all these questions are lost in the air, but your inner voice actually acts as clairvoyant guidance, which is why it can also be a perfect portal for Archangel Michael to communicate with you. When you ask for insights, know that your inner voice can be reinforced by the power, wisdom, and protection of the Archangel Michael. 7. You are suddenly taken over by an overwhelming feeling of peace that there is no way to explain. When you are in the presence of the Archangel Michael, your sense of inner peace can reach an exceptional level. This doesn't mean that you are living a stress-free life and that you have become immune to problems. It just means that although there are things that don't go your way, you will not succumb to despair. That's because you are under the care of the Archangel Michael. Your spirit is always at ease because it knows it is guided by a cosmic force. 8. You feel an inexplicable presence. You always feel who is taking care of you. When you are in the presence of the Archangel Michael, you cannot help feeling that there is someone with you all the time. You may not see him, but definitely you may feel a strong energy hovering over you. This is one of the Archangel Michael's signs telling you that you are always protected. Some people who still need to access their intuition may not feel this signal, but don't worry. If you practice meditation daily, and seek to be more sensitive to your feelings and the energies around you, you will soon begin to feel this overwhelming presence of the Archangel Michael. 9. You will have a series of coincidences with people named Michael. Here the word coincidence is placed between quotation marks, because, although someone may call it that, there really is no coincidence with the Archangel Michael. Every event is exactly as he planned for a sign. You may have a higher level of interaction with your friend Miguel, or you may see that name more often on your social media. No matter how random it is, you will find that being around people called Michael is a clear sign that the Archangel is sending you a cosmic message. 10. You will have an enormous sense of security. In general, being in the presence of the Archangel Michael makes you feel safer and more confident. It is as if your whole being subconsciously knows that nothing bad can happen. Your spirit receives this energy that it makes you feel hopeful, stable, and empowered. You also get a sense of calm. You will feel this sudden surge of confidence that whatever life throws your way, you will always overcome. It is as if the power of the Archangel Michael is flowing through you, transforming you into a much better version of yourself. What does it mean to be visited by Archangel Michael? Recognizing Archangel Michael's presence in your life is vital to your spiritual awakening. Most of the time your presence is strongest when you are going through something or when something big is about to happen in your life. You might take this as a warning that you need to be careful with what you're currently chasing. Remember that your well-being is in the interest of the Archangel Michael. He wants nothing more than to guide and protect you. That's why you need to be aware of the signs he is sending you. His divine guidance will certainly elevate your quality of life. Invocation of Archangel Michael. One important thing to remember is that although he is easy to communicate with, you should approach Archangel Michael with as much respect as possible, as he is not a magician or a shooting star so that you can pour out your wishes and desires. What you can ask of him is divine guidance. Be spiritually prepared to receive his message before invoking him. How do I know if I am spiritually prepared for a connection with Archangel Michael? First, cast out all doubts. You cannot ask someone you don't trust for help. Put your faith in his wisdom and strength. Believe that whenever you call on him, he will come to your aid in his own way. The more you show your willingness to grow and develop, the deeper your connection with Archangel Michael will be. Next, you need to be mature enough to communicate with the Archangel. Just to reiterate, he is not a genie you can ask favors from, consequently he cannot grant all wishes, so don't get discouraged or even resentful when the things you prayed for aren't done. All Archangel can do is provide divine guidance so that you can make the best decisions for yourself. Yes, you still have the last word on how things will turn out in your life. Finally, let it all in. The key to having perfect communication with Archangel Michael is to be open to all kinds of responses that may come from him. Be open to experiencing the stages and intricacies of fostering divine communication. It can be confusing and overwhelming at times, but as long as you have faith, this divine communication will lead to your spiritual awakening. My dears, we sincerely thank everyone who has come this far. May the great Celestial Father be illuminating your paths today and always. And may your angels and protectors always be with you. A strong hug of light to all. Until the next heavenly message. Gratitude to those who visited our channel. If you liked this video, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. Activate the bell to receive notifications of new videos. Leave a comment to help us in our efforts. Share this heavenly message with your friends.